Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here, welcome back to Union Cross. So, what's going on everyone? It looks like we got another one of those Organization 13 events that are going to be very, very hard for a lot of players. But, this guy seems worth it. He seems very worth it. First off, let's just talk about the avatar boards because these are actually really good. I knew they would be coming out with them soon, but not this soon. Actually, I expected it a month ago. But anyways, Second Chance 2 is in this board. If you guys did not make top 10,000, I highly recommend to get one of these avatar boards. 2 avatar boards if you're planning to pull for 0.2 carry and you're planning to use a Second Chance 2 at the moment. Because this quest for Organization 13 Saix is kind of crazy and you have to have Second Chance or Second Chance 2 on your Keyblade setup. If you guys have Second Chance, you can get away with it, but Second Chance 2 has such a high percentage of proccing that you're totally fine. But the rest of the board is awesome. Magic gems are always a yes to me. If I see gems, I'm okay with that, but gems are everywhere. The more the better. There's new Keyblades coming out, so you can't get enough gems. Can't get enough of that sugar crisp. But anyways, you also got the Attack Boost 3 Max SP Gauge 1, really good skill as well, and Attack Boost 4 just for general medals that you use here and there. So, besides all that, it's all about that Second Chance. They're really gonna sell you a Second Chance by this Organization 13 quest, because without Second Chance, you basically can't do this quest. There might be a way to turtle it, I haven't tried it, but we'll see as we go. I've completed everything except for the last quest, and I've only tried once, so in this video I'm gonna go over the last quest in the Organization event. But we got Raid Boss perk here, we got Chip, Dale's, Sid times 10, whatever, that doesn't really matter. Magic Mirrors times 4, is that per board? So that's 8 Magic Mirrors, I like that. 8 Magic Mirrors is good to me. So I'm probably gonna buy this. Again, don't buy boards until you need it or the last day to see what's coming out if you need to save your jewels. Because don't buy this for 5,000, then you can't get 5 Mercy Pull on 0.2 carry if it's gonna be a Mercy Pull. Remember, this is all if, we're not totally sure. But the actual avatars themselves, guys, are super awesome. Like, the king looks kind of funny with that mustache, but besides that, the crown, the cape, the coat, whatever you want to call it, looks really good. And you kind of see that whole Cheshire cat little tail hanging off there. I like that. I like that a lot. So, the avatars are beautiful. But let's go into the notice and the quest. Let's talk about this right here, guys. So, we have Saix. I hope I said that right. That sounds wrong. But anyways, this medal's multiplier is insane. Like, more than insane. And if you guys can guilt him, even without guilt, it's a 6 multiplier by itself. It's over 6. The base one by itself is 5 point something. So there's nothing really talking about it here, so screw that. Let me go into my medal list and show you what I got already. Here he is. I got 3, 4, 5, 6 copies. I completed up to 12. I got super lucky because one of my medals had sleep resist on it and no paralysis procced on the 12th quest. So I survived and I did my whole combo. I'll show you my Keyblade in a second. But look at this guy's multiplier. You obviously use him after a Kyrie 2 or any medal that restores your SP. So restore SP and then use him. You want the medal like Kyrie 2 right before this guy, just to make sure you have the proper SP to get that full multiplier. But the guy by himself has a 5.93. His max multiplier is insane, and even crazier if you copy it with key art. So really good medal, especially if you're copying with Nominate or Sky, Bonds, or Beginnings. Crazy. So let's jump into the quest and let's look at this. Couple tips I can give you guys. Second Chance, huge deal here. You need Second Chance if you're not using a turtle stance. I have not attempted turtle stance. I just got off work about, let's see, it's 4:41. I got off work at 4 o'clock, so I had 40 minutes to get home, play these 12 quests right here. I one-shotted all of them. This obviously because it's my main account. This was a setup I kind of used, not really. I think I was using, for the first couple quests, I think I was just using this because this is just my good setup. And then when I got to like quest 9 or whatever, I switched it up to the counterpoint. And this wasn't the setup. The setup had like other stuff here. I was using like this over here. I wasn't using this. I was using Moana, and that worked out beautifully. But then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna switch it up. So I did switch it up, but this is what it basically looked like. if I can grab it back. I completed all the first 12 quests. I don't know why I'm doing like this, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm wasting time here. I'm wasting valuable time. Here we go. And then this wasn't this either. This was like a key arts. It was this. This was over here. But I didn't activate him because he had too many hits. So that's why I threw in the Illustrated Vivi. But you don't even need Illustrated Vivi. You just got to make sure that you don't hit his counters too much. So stuff that have like a single buff is really, really good. So if you guys don't have Illustrated Vivi, extra attack, these kind of medals. But I just want to show you what I'm going to do now to try to pass this. I can't remember what my setup was. What was there? There was something there that was important. I am so good at this. What the hell did I have there? I had something there. Let's see. Was there any of these guys that I was using? No, no, that doesn't look familiar. No, that doesn't look familiar. That doesn't look familiar. What the hell was I using? So anyways, this is the setup I'm using. Actually, I had to change it anyways because the guy was just doing way too much damage. I'm going to use my Sebastian here. I wasn't going to use my Sebastian. I had to change my Sebastian and my Illustrated Belle and Beast. Even though they're ×6 buffers, they're AoE. So what I'm going to do here is switch to a Kairi because she's only a ×3 buffer and she's a single target because I have to hit the invisible. I think it's called the invisible. And then I also got to get other medals that are buffers, but they only do single target. So I need single target medals here. Single target medals that give me buffs or debuffs. Single target debuffers. Let's see if we have anything here. So we do have Aqua here. Illustrated Aqua lowers my target's magic base defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Not that great. That's kind of shitty. We got that. You know what? Whatever. We'll just use it. See what happens. Vivi's going to do his full buff. That's going to get buffed. And then I need a really good friend medal. I'm going to try this out. I don't think it's going to work. But you guys saw what I used before. This was the only quest and one other quest that was pure RNG. It wasn't too crazy, but I'm going to attempt this right now. If you guys notice, it says complete without having to continue. So if Turtle Stance is a way, when I say Turtle Stance, it's like using medals like Pluto B, all those defense medals. So I probably will share my defense medal on my free-to-play account. I actually think I'm already sharing it right now too. Let me see where Smelly is. Smelly. Okay, Pluto. What is Pluto? Power base defense by 2 tiers for 1 turn. For 1 turn, eh? Alright, we'll try that out afterwards. I do need a good friend medal here because I don't even think I'm going to make it to that far. But anyways, let's try this out. I attempted this once. He did take me out. The paralysis wasn't too much of a problem. It was his 5 counter on top of his head. The dual Durandal, the less we get to hit him, the better, which is really good. If anything, I'll use like Kairi and Nominate or Key Art to make a ×6 buff, but that might be too much out of there. I do have to use my Kairi 2 here because she has second chance too. Oh, is this only for the metal that attacks? Because if it's only for the metal that attacks, it's not that great. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's only for the metal attack, so I probably have to switch that up. I'm using my Key Art to copy my Illustrated Vivi, and then if I use Nova here, I'm going to lose an attack. No, I'm not going to use Nova here because that's my ×6. Actually, no, I have Illustrated Kairi, so it doesn't even matter. If I had extra attack on Illustrated Vivi, this would be a different story. So I'm going to get paralyzed here, and I'm definitely going to die. So defense boost 2s do nothing. Paralysis sticks, but the second chance stick. Okay, we got second chance 2 to go off. Paralysis is not doing anything yet. And these guys have a ton of HP. So, I definitely have to switch this around. I barely got any time today. I don't have much time to make a guide or show you guys me playing this on my free-to-play account because I am extremely busy. You know what? Turtle Stance should be fine, especially if we use all single targets to take these guys out of 1 at a time, or triple threat, paralysis plus, sleep plus, everything like that. I think that guy has more than 1 hit over there. I can't really see, but I'm going to use Nova here, and then I'm going to use Terranort and see what happens. Again, if we can take these guys out... Okay, well, the wolf died. And am I love to survive this? Defense boost 2? Defense boost 2, okay. Alright, so... Did I just pass this without even trying to pass this? Alright, am I recording? I'm recording. Alright, you guys are seeing this here? Defense boost 2 is enough to take this guy out. Those 2 went down nicely. It's not like one of those stupid quests where you gotta complete in 1 turn or 2 turn or 3 turns. It's literally just survive. But I need defense boost to activate here because I gotta survive a couple turns. So... I could probably change it around and use Pluto B. So there you go. I died and he paralyzes. Alright. So I didn't pass it. but this strategy kind of works. It's not a real strategy. I'm gonna try Pluto B here and see what happens, because that might make a difference on surviving. Since that Terranort did like no damage at all. Let's try that again. Actually, I gotta get rid of that Aqua. I'm gonna get rid of that Aqua, go back in real quick, and try to get something else. Something else, what can I use? What can I use at single target? Maybe I have a single target buffer on myself, because I probably don't need that extra damage there. I'm gonna use something that raises my defense and only hits single enemies. Let's see if we have that. Alright, what do? Raises power base defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Max HP plus 800. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I can re-roll you a bunch of times if I want extra attack. What do? You do speed, and I'm pretty sure you do magic. Alright, speed, magic. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so Dr. Jumba. Let's go in for this and see if this works out. Pluto B plus him. I can try to get extra attack on him, but maybe 3 power is enough. I might throw a defense boost 1 or 2 on him. Again, I didn't really try this out, so I can't say much here. And I'm copying an illustrated Vivi, so I can probably take away illustrated Kari. Let's take away illustrated Kari there. I'm gonna take away illustrated Kari because I don't need her technically. Nothing else is doing damage except for the key art itself. So let's take away illustrated Kari. Let's move that there. Let's move that there. Let's throw down something. What am I gonna throw down? That's a single and is blue. Single blue, and it doesn't matter how many hits. Ooh, I can use Genie and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter because that's gonna get ×6. So I need something that does good damage. All right. Yeah. Oh, he's only for the 4 slot though. It's still pretty good though. It's still pretty good. I think the visible is a air one though. Again, guys, I didn't really plan anything here. This is just me doing this. This is not really a planned strategy. Again, I'm gonna come up with strategies tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up real early. So this is me fooling around right now. This is probably a terrible idea what I'm doing, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably throw another medal down that has. There is no defense boost medal on here. Oh, there is. The Fred medal. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this actually works out. So this is the only one that's gonna do AoE damage. This I can hit here, because that's raising it. I'm gonna attack the dudes around here because I want this guy gone. I want him gone, like instant gone. So 1 attack there. If I buff now, I'll still have a ×3 buff because it'll carry over. So I'll use Nova now and see what happens. If Nova activates, he's gonna hit me, but he's down to 14 bars of HP. There's paralysis. I might have to use a paralysis trait, that's for sure. So didn't get to use a friend medal. Didn't get to do much there. I'm gonna try this again. Way overboard. This is probably not enough to do it properly, but we'll see. Okay, down to 2. Knock you down again. I'm gonna try to buff again, see what happens here, because it is gonna hit him. That guy I can't. This is AoE. Okay, so this doesn't work. I gotta do that again. I gotta make sure that the wolf is dying as well. So my last Keyblade was a lot better. I just needed more defense boost on there. So if anything, I'll change it back. The Kyrie's not needed though. The Kyrie one's not needed. Again, guys, I'm not really thinking full here. I just got home and I was just throwing Keyblades together. So this is not a real strategy. The Keyblades I showed you before this, the setup I used before this, totally worked for the first 12 quests. But I'm going to show you guys on my free-to-play account how far I can make it. That's what I'm going to do for you guys. Let's see if I can get away with this. This time I won't use Nova. I'll save Nova for next turn. The only problem with Nova now, what do I have? I have a ×6 buff still? I still have a ×6 buff. So let's go for this Nova and see what happens after this. If I can get Pluto B to activate, maybe, just maybe, I can survive. Because Pluto also heals. That's 1 hit there. The wolf's going to try to kill me. He does. Wow, that's still a lot of damage. That's still a lot of damage. But the whole point is that I want to kill them and survive the Invincible. So the whole point is getting hit by the Invincible. So I'm going to try that one more time. I'm going to switch more things around here. Because maybe I don't need that. Because that gives me full buff. So I'm definitely going to go for my own Pluto here then. I'm going to try to trigger that dual Durandal right away. And go from there. Take away all that. Use another defense up. Pluto. So my own Pluto. I have extra attack. That's ×4. I don't know. I'm trying to see if the turtle stance works, guys. If the turtle stance works, then definitely I'll do it. But if not, I'll just convert back to my other Keyblade because that worked out beautifully as well. AoE damage. Take down the dual Durandal and the wolf. Because it seems like the Invisible is just like, nah, I'm not going down. So let's try this again. The whole trick here, though, is to not die before you get the guy. Because Because if you die, second chance goes off, your Keyblade resets. So you want to make sure your Keyblade doesn't reset. So this is all AoE damage. He only has one more attack left, and then he will kill me. This guy paralyzes me. I can use my key art here, but then my blade gets reset, and I can't even use my friend medal. Because he's going to go apeshit right now. Oh, okay. Well, turtle stance worked out. Defense boost 2 is activated. He hit me. It didn't kill me. Maybe I can activate another one. Alright, so we have another strategy here. What's our defense right now? Turtle stance. There you go, guys. There's another strategy. Just turtle your way out of this. The worst thing I have to deal with here is... Well, you just saw the paralysis. But I'm going to go with this. Your attack medal, as long as it's AoE, you're fine. Let's see. Now that I have all these buffs... Oh! I need a cleanser. I need a cleanser. That's what I need. I need something to cleanse all the bad shit on me. Once this guy goes down, we're good. Once the wolf goes down and the dude Durandal, I think we're good. Because this invisible is not going to be able to take us out. The paralysis is what's hurting. If I wish I could see how many HP bars he has. How much defense do I have? I have ×2 defense up. That's not enough. Okay, I'm going to use him one more time, see what happens here. I wish I could see that wolf's counter. If I could see that wolf's counter, I would know what to do right now. I think I already hit it too much. I gotta keep, I think that's a 1. So after this hit, if he doesn't die, I die. Alright, let's just activate this, see what happens. I have a lot of buffs on me, but a lot of defense boost has to go off. Okay, so only when he kills me, he puts that debuff on. Only when he kills me. So I'm going to use my Nova here, clear out that dual Durandal, and I can still buff. Okay, paralysis didn't go off. This is so crap, guys. This is all RNG, as you guys can see. Alright, I survived that too. No more paralysis. There you go. Oh, this is terrible. This is so like chop. I'm not even trying to do this properly, and it's happening. Now, the problem here is if I activate this Pluto, do I have any buffs on me? Okay, I'm not going to activate the buffs because I can only buff twice because I can see he has 2 triggers. And this has to go off and kill him. If this doesn't kill him, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. I can use Pluto B now and my Jumba, and I'm good. There you go. Full buffs cleared. I clear this without even thinking fully. But Turtle Stance works. I'm pretty sure Triple Threat works. No damage. No damage. Now I just turtle the rest of this, and there you go. I completed it. I completed it, and you probably can use this Turtle Stance for the whole thing. So this is not too bad. My free-to-play account's going to be totally fine because all you need is 1 medal to do damage. Obviously, if you guys have Illustrated VV, it works. But remember what I told you about Illustrated VV as a friend medal. If you have as a friend medal, it'll make your first 2 medals strong, and all your other medals will be defense medals. So use backwards Keyblades if your friends have a Illustrated VV with extra attack, because you can actually use beginning medals to do some damage, and then your other medals to be buffers. So definitely worked out beautifully. If anything, use Zigbar B to single target take down the wolf. If you can take down the wolf, he seemed like the biggest issue besides paralysis, because paralysis you can put like paralysis traits on some medals and go there too. But now it's just slow and steady. Now you guys are gonna watch me kill this guy slow and steady. Do I even need this much buffs? No, I don't got a buff again. So let's see if I can speed this up, get the medal out there, show you guys a full completion. What a deep V-neck, holy shit. Oh yeah, he paralyzes me. Alright, so every medal I can activate, the better. It's a good thing Illustrated VV is a ×6 buffer on its own, because that works out beautifully as well. So in a way it's kind of needed, but like I said before, just if you have your own Pluto Bs with extra attack or other medals that raise your defense up, then borrow Illustrated VV friend medal, and see where my Kyrie right here is? That's where we're going to put your attack medals on a Keyblade that has good multipliers there. Another thing is, use your key arts, Key Art Sky, Beginning, Bonds, and copy like your strongest multiplier medals. And also, if you guys get one of these organization members right now, the Saix, if you unlock one of him, you can use your key art to copy his attack to help you through these quests as well. So that might work out as well if you guys are trying to do them on the early stages. If you unlock at least one and you have a fully gilded key art, you guys can do it. I can't believe this worked out though. I didn't really try. If you guys saw me, I was just like talking nonsense the whole time. But this might take 10 years. Make a full Keyblade of just pure defense medals. You can't even see my character. He's off to the side. That's how long we've been in this fight. Alright, so next turn, this should be game over, and that's it, guys. That's the Organization 13 event. Tomorrow, I will have my free-to-play version out, so don't worry about that. Obviously, free-to-play version is turtle. Turtle the hell out of this, because if you can turtle, you're fine. I'm not paralyzed. Like, yeah, I am paralyzed, so I'm going to use all my buffs here. I was going to skip out on some buffs, but that's a bad idea. If my key art doesn't activate, I have to use another turn. Key art activates. We're golden. That's it. That's the whole event, guys. There you go. This Keyblade setup probably works as well, as long as I take away like Jumba or my own Pluto and put a medal, any medal that says paralysis or sleep resist on it. Preferably sleep resist, because paralysis you have a better chance of leaving. But there you go. The title for this is not going to pop up. Did it pop up already and I just missed it? Alright, whatever. We can rewatch this. But there you go. Full completion. I didn't really try on this. That's terrible to say, but turtle stance is going to work because this quest is not like the other ones where I think the last Duel Durandal organization event was complete in 2 turns or 3 turns or something like that, or 1 turn, and that's why people couldn't complete it. But for quests that say complete without having to continue, all you gotta do is survive, like I showed you right here. Even though this looked like a giant mess, and it was a giant mess, all you gotta do is survive, guys. The more power defense you guys can add to yourself, the better. If you guys have triple threat, second chance 2, defense boost, go for it, guys. Paralysis resist plus, not resist, paralysis plus, sleep plus, maybe even poison plus, because you can take some damage and hold on to the defense. So definitely use turtle mode here, guys. Tomorrow, I will be recording my free-to-play account doing this, so that'll be another way of doing this. But there you go. Organization 13 event. Really good avatar boards. Good luck, everybody. It is hard. It's just RNG. It's a lot of resets. But this guy is going to be a free-to-play player's haven. Like, just look at that multiplier. Even if you guys do not get to get this guy fully, if you grab 1 copy and you have yourself a fully gilded key art, you just put him right behind it. Let me just get this out here. Newest. You just do this. Any Keyblade setup you do, just put that right there. Just put that right there, and you technically have yourself a guilted version of him. You don't need to guilt him yourself. And if you complete up to quest 10 or 11, I think, and you don't complete quest 12 or 13, that's only 2 making brooms. But I wouldn't suggest making brooms. Don't take me on that. But this quest is fully capable for anybody. Just borrow some of these, borrow medals that have defense boost 3, put your own medals on there. The more defense boosts you guys have on there, the better. The more paralysis, sleep. Even if you do a strategy of where one of your medals has like sleep on it, and all your other medals are single target medals, put one of the guys to sleep and just take down one guy, and your friend medal has a defense boost. That will work out beautifully. Like if your medal's Pluto B, you put the wolf to sleep or the Duel Durandal to sleep, and you just single target one of them out, like Zigbar setup or something that does really heavy single target hit. That's if you guys don't have good AoE medals. There's a whole bunch of strategies. There's gonna be a bunch of us posting videos. Here's my first video. Hopefully it helped you guys out. Let me know and let everybody else know in the comment section what you're doing. If I had more time, this would look more proper. I would be doing my free-to-play account, but I'm struggling on time right now, guys. I'm very sorry. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.